One of the great things about Total Performance Diagnostic are the many platforms it can be used on. In this case, let's say a tablet computer. Once you've entered in your username and password, simply hit the login function, and Total Performance gives you the diagnostic screen we call a report header. Go to the report header and you can simply select the type report you want. We're going to begin with a cooling report here. Click on the field you want to enter. In this case, we're going to say we have a 4-ton unit. We're going to say that we have a filter size of, let's say, 20 by 30. We're going to select a return wet bulb of, say, 71.2. A supply wet bulb of, let's say, 65.6. Let's look at an outdoor ambient of, let's say 98.5. Hit calculate results, and the program has given us the results. In this case, we're looking at 74% of operating capacity. If you want to show this to your client, it's relatively simple. They've got a 48,000 BTU system that's only operating at 35,000 BTUs, or if it's easier for them to understand, they have a 4-ton unit that's only operating at 2.97 tons, or 74% of capacity. Very easy for any client to be able to understand. Now, what you might want to do is go ahead and add a SEER to this report. We just click on the SEER button up at the top, and go ahead and put in the rest of the information we want. Let's say we're looking at a gas unit here, so maybe our indoor unit voltage is 115 volts. Let's say that our outdoor unit is operating at say 230. Let's give ourselves some indoor fan amps of one outdoor fan amp of 2.2. A compressor amp, let's say our compressor amps are, let's say, 22.8, and our indoor fan amps are 5.2. Calculate our results, and we have a little bit more information in our results section now, as you can see. What we know now is that this system operating the way it is only operating at 6.23 SEER. That's our estimated SEER, which is not very good. Of course, we're only operating at 74% of capacity. Well, the question is, what would happen if this system was operating at total capacity? Well, obviously there's something wrong with this system that we need to do some repairs on. So maybe we're going to go back and finish up our repairs. And let's say that now, if we've done that, our supply wet bulb has changed. And say our new supply wet bulb is, let's say, 63.6. Okay, at 63.6, we can go back and let's go ahead and calculate our results again. And Performance Diagnostic now tells you that our SEER rating has gone up. Our new SEER rating is now 8.29 because we're moving more BTUs. Before we were only moving roughly 36,000 BTUs, or 2 point some odd tons. Now we're moving 3.9 tons, or 46,000 BTUs. Your client might want to see this report a little bit differently. You hit Save Report, and Performance Diagnostics is going to bring up the client report. The interesting thing here on the client report is this area here. Being able to look at the estimated SEERs, the estimated cooling cost, and the estimated cooling savings. If we were to take this unit from an 8.29 SEER and get a minimum 13 SEER, now that would be $622 in savings in 1 year, or over a period of 10 years, that's almost $6,000. Now, there's some information that your technicians might want to be able to give your homeowner in order to help them make a decision as to whether or not they really wanted to repair or replace the system. If you really wanted to change some information, hit their back arrow. We could go back into our diagnostic report, and we're able to change any information and redo a new report at any time. The tablets are a wonderful way of using Total Performance Diagnostic, and they're a great way to communicate those findings to your clients. One of the great things about Total Performance Diagnostic are the platforms that it works on. Take a smartphone, for example. When you log on with your smartphone, first thing Total Performance Diagnostic you'd want to do is select the cooling report. Of course, Performance Diagnostic is going to pull up the report that you want. Entering information on a smartphone is amazingly simple. Simply click on the field you want to enter, and if you have voice on your smartphone, 4. Simply enter in the things that you want to put in there, and it will go in. 20. 30. Say your return wet bulb is 71. 71. 66. 105. We calculate results. Of course, Total Performance Diagnostic gives us the results, the information we wanted. In this case, we have a system operating at only 73%. Different platforms allow you to do different things. The phone app is extremely easy, especially if you're using it in the field. It's a great place to get started. It does have some drawbacks as far as being able to show it to your clients, but they're nothing that can't be overcome. Obviously, the tablet is going to be a little bit more easy for clients to be able to look at. In this case, this is a client report. We can go back and we can easily see that operating performance is 73%. We have a 48,000 BTU system. It's only operating at 35,000 BTUs. We want to, we can go back and we can, if you want to show your clients, be a part of their report showing that low BTUs, low cooling BTUs, and what that would be an indication of. And operating Total Performance Diagnostic on a cell phone is just that simple.